talk about the natural gas, oil, gold, and silver. And then we will talk about the global indices, the major global indices, German 30, NAS 100, S&P 500, UK 100, and US 30. Major cryptos, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So these were the pairs we are going to talk about in this video, and this will be a weekly analysis video for what we are looking ahead in the coming week. So let's start with the AUDUSD first Forex pairs. So as we can see in this video, we are continuously making lower low and the lower high. Starting from here, if we see, we made a new low which closes below this previous low. So we had a new low, that's lower low, then lower high, and lower low, which is low as compared to the previous low. We broke below this, lower high, lower low, and this high is the same as the previous high. And then finally we broke below this previous low, we had a new low. So now what we are looking for, in order to continue this downtrend, we are looking for a lower high, and we can find that lower high anywhere from here till this point. So we will be looking for any kind of short opportunity in this price range. But if the price doesn't follow our analysis and completely turn bullish and close above this price, then we will shift our buys to bullish, and then in that case we will be waiting for the price to retrace back into this resistance turn support zone, and we will look for bullish trades. So that's the analysis on the AUDUSD. On the New Zealand USD, if we start from the top, we had high, low, lower high, lower low, and since then we did not break below this low, and the price is ranging between this red zone, which is acting as a resistance, and this green zone, which is acting as a support. So price is ranging for a while, and we have two possible scenarios on this pair at the moment. If the price break below, then I'll be waiting for a retracement back into this zone and looking for short-term opportunities. Or if the price break above this recent high, then I'll be waiting for the price to retrace back into this strong resistance to support zone for bullish trades. So that's the analysis of the New Zealand USD. Let's talk about the EURUSD. On EURUSD, as we can see, the price is continuously making lower low, lower high, and then here we broke below this previous low, made a new lower low. So what we are waiting for? We are waiting for a lower high in order to continue this downtrend. So we can look for any kind of short opportunity between this low and this previous high. If price break above this previous high, we will shift our buys to bullish, and we will be waiting for any kind of retracement back into this resistance turn support zone, and looking for any kind of bullish entry to go long. So that was the analysis on EURUSD. On GJ, as we can see, starting from here, we made a high low, which is high as compared to the previous low, higher high, which is high as compared to the previous high. Now we broke below this previous low. So what we were waiting for? We were waiting for a lower high, because we made a lower low. So we were waiting for a lower high, which is lower as compared to the previous high. After that, we broke below this previous low, so we made a new lower low. So what we are waiting for, in order to continue this downtrend, we are waiting for a lower high, and we can have shorting opportunities between this low and this high. If the price doesn't follow our analysis and close come close above this previous high, then we will shift our bias to bullish and we will be looking for any kind of long opportunities in this zone. So two possible scenario for GJ. If we get a shorting opportunity until this level, we'll be looking for a short, and if the price completely turn bullish and close above this level, we will start looking for bullish entries. On GU, as we can see, price made a low, lower high, lower low. Now after making this lower low, we are waiting for a lower high in order to continue this downtrend. So any kind of shorting opportunity between here and this previous high will be a good short entry. But if price doesn't follow our analysis and close above the previous high, in that scenario we'll be looking for any kind of retracement back into this strong resistance turn support zone to go long. So that's the analysis on the GU. Now USD Cad. On USD Cad, starting from here, we broke below the previous low. We made a low, lower high, lower low, and then we broke above the previous high, made a higher high, higher low, and now here we close above the previous high, so we have a higher high. Now what we are waiting for, in order to continue this uptrend, we are waiting for a higher low. We can have this higher low anywhere between this point and this previous low. If the price close below this previous low, we will shift our bias to bearish trades and looking for any kind of retracement back into this zone to go short. Otherwise, now for bullish trades, what we are looking for, we'll be looking for any kind of bullish entry between this point and this point. So this retracement can be from here, here, or anywhere like that. So that's on USD CAD. Let's talk about USDCHF. On USDCHF, if we start from there, we had a high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we broke above this previous high, made a new higher high, higher low, which is high as compared to the previous low, higher low, higher high, and now we broke and closed below the previous high. Now once the price closed below the previous high, we shifted our bias to bearish side. Although the price is still not in a downtrend, we'll be waiting if the price close and retrace back into this zone, give us another close below this previous low in order that we will have a break and retest for the previous support zone. And then we can look for further shorting opportunities to continue the downtrend. Otherwise, what can happen? The price at a high, low, high, and we might have a kind of pullback here and go further. But that totally depends upon the kind of price action that we see in the coming days. Accordingly, we will take action. On the USDJPY, starting from here, we have the high, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high, and now we broke below the previous support zone and the previous low. So what we are looking for at the moment, we are looking for price retracement back into this zone and get any shorting opportunity. If the price doesn't follow our analysis and completely turn bullish, then we will be looking for price to close above the previous high, and then we will look for any kind of retracement back into this zone to go long. So this will be the analysis on USDJPY. Now let's talk about the commodities. First of all, we have the natural gas. On the natural gas, as we can see, we have the continuous high, high and higher low structures, high, low, high, high, higher low. Now we have the higher high. Now what we are waiting for, we are waiting for the price to retrace back into this strong resistance turn support zone, and then we will be looking for any kind of long opportunity for the entry. Either we can take the entry on the daily time frame, or we can go to smaller time frame like 1 hour and the 4 hour for the long entry. The next is US oil. For the US oil, we are bullish. As you can see on the daily, we made high, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. And now here, the price did not close below the previous low. So we are still bullish on this pair. And what trading opportunity we can see now? For now, what I'm expecting the price to close above the previous high and then give us any kind of retracement back into this zone to go long. That will be the analysis for the US oil. For the silver, we had the high, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, and then we broke below the previous low. So we were waiting for any kind of lower high. Now, what we are expecting in this market, because it's already closed below the low, so we were expecting some kind of bearish price action. But let's see what we can see, because the price is in a range for a while. I have already marked my resistance zone and the support zone. Both of these zones have been tested multiple times, so these are very strong zones. What I'm expecting on this pair at the moment, we have two possible scenarios. If the price break above this resistance zone, then I'll be waiting any kind of retracement back into this zone for long opportunities. If that doesn't happen and the price close below this support zone, then I'll be waiting for any kind of retracement back into this green zone to go short. So that will be the analysis for the silver. For the gold, what we have, starting from here, high, low, high, high, higher, low, high, high, higher, low, higher, high, and then we broke below the previous support zone. So we have turned bearish. But here, as we can see, price is ranging for a while and trading between this high and this support zone. As I also mark this red zone with the red horizontal lines, we can see above this red zone we have this horizontal lines zone. This is also a kind of resistance zone for the current price. So because these two zones are too close, so I'm still considering the price under resistance. So what I'm expecting on gold at the moment, I have two possible scenarios. If the price come below, if the price come and close below this low, then I'll be waiting for any kind of shorting opportunity into this zone to go long, to go short, sorry. And the second possibility is because under the resistance we can have any kind of pullback that might be from here until here. The price should not close below this one. If we that suppose the price retreats back to this zone, so that will also be a double bottom kind of pattern. That price retreats back to here, but should not close below this level, and then we close above this high, then I'll be waiting for any kind of opportunity, any kind of retracement back into this zone for a long opportunity. So this is what I'm looking for on the gold at the moment. Now let's move to indices. On the indices, first of all, we are going to talk about the German 30. German 30, as you can see, we are in the range. I have already marked my resistance and the support zone, so no trade at the moment. I'll be waiting for the price to break out of this zone in either direction to go long or short. For the NAS, I have already marked my low, high, low, high. Now I'm waiting for a higher low and any kind of retracement back into this zone to go long. On S&P 500, I have already marked my zone. price made high, low, higher high. Now I'm waiting for a higher low and retracement of the price back into this zone for any kind of possible opportunity to go long. So that's the analysis on the S&P 500. UK 100 is again in the range between this resistance and the support zone, and I'm waiting for the price to break out of this zone for any kind of buys on the long and the short side. So no trade at the moment. US 30 also is in a range. I have already marked the resistance and the support zone. I have two possible scenarios. If the price break above, then I'll be waiting for any kind of retracement back into the zone to go long, or if the price break below the support zone, then I'll be waiting for retracement back into this zone to go short. So this is the analysis on the US 30. Now on the Bitcoin, as we can see, starting from here, we have the high, low, high, high, higher, low, higher, high, and then we have the low, which is lower than the previous low. So we close below the previous low, made a new lower low, then lower high, and then lower low. And since then, the price has been ranging between this resistance zone and the support zone. So what are the possibilities and what I'm looking for at the moment? There are no possible setup for me at the moment until the price break out of this range, either in either direction. Accordingly, I will shift my bias to bullish or the bearish side. So two possible scenarios: if the price break above this zone, I'll be waiting for any kind of retracement back into this zone to go long, or if the price break below this zone, I'll be looking for any kind of retracement back into this green zone to go short. These are the two possibilities on the Bitcoin. On the Ethereum, I would say starting from here, we made a high, low, high, and this low did not close below this one. But here, we close below the previous low, made a new low. So what we have now, we have our previous high and a new low, lower low. And as we can see, the price is ranging for a while between this resistance red zone and the green zone. So what I'm expecting at the moment, there are two possible scenarios, guys, at the moment. If the price break above this resistance zone, then I'll be waiting for any kind of retracement back into the zone for possible long setup. If that doesn't happen, then I'll be waiting for price to break below this zone and then come back for the retracement, and I'll be looking for any kind of short opportunities. So this was the analysis on the Ethereum. So that's it, guys. That was the analysis on the Forex pairs and the commodities and indices and the crypto market for the